show you some StarBurst chewing gum. So I've got StarBurst, Fruity Burst, and StarBurst Fruity Sours, both in chewing gum. Now, first things first. That come off fairly easily. And there's a little Ziploc bag here that I'll pop open, and I'll put my finger in, and I've come up with a green little pellet. So I'll place that in my mouth. Oh yeah. The Fruity Burst has 3 different flavours: original, strawberry, and apple. And so, yeah, I've definitely taken the apple one. And what I might do is I'll pour out some of the pellets onto this towel. Now, this is a towel on a table, so it's a nice clean towel. A lot of people think it's carpet, but it's actually a towel, so yeah. I'll see if I can pour out a few more. Oh, there we go, and get a few more of the yellow original flavours. Yes, 40 pieces in every pack, and they are sugar free. And now the interesting thing about these chewing gum is they are made by Wrigley's. Not sure if you can see there, but it says the Wrigley Company. Does it say Wrigley's on the front? No. I thought it might have, but no. And they're actually made in Russia. It says it there somewhere. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's lots of writing there. It says made in Russia for the Wrigley Company Proprietary Limited, Michigan Avenue, Asquith, New South Wales 2077 is the postcode. And also, it's also for the Wrigley Company in New Zealand, and they're at Building 14666 Great South Road, Penrose, Auckland in New Zealand. So yeah, this is sort of interesting, these ones, because they're made in Russia. I might have another, I might actually have a little strawberry as well. Add that to the apple flavour in my mouth. Yes, and they're made in the Wrigley factory in Russia, just to be sold in Australia and New Zealand. And I've got the little nutrition label that shows per serving and per 100 grams, and that's all part of the packaging. It's not stuck on as an afterthought on some of the other gums that I've shown you. And it's also got the do the right thing slogan, think twice, telling you to put the empty packet and probably the gum as well in the bin, well, the gum that you're finished with, that is. So there we go, that's the StarBurst chewing gum Fruity Burst. It's got a big list of ingredients. Fruit flavoured, sugar free chewing gum made of xylitol, gum base, sorbitol, mannitol, emulsifier from soy and sweeteners, and yeah, antioxidant as well. So they're the StarBurst Fruity Bursts, and I most like that original one to the other two flavours in my mouth. Actually quite a, it's got a bit of a lemony taste, that original. There's obviously up with the flavours strawberry, apple and original, which is yellow, and it's got that sort of lemony taste to it. That's very nice. Now, I better show you the other packet, which are the fruity sours. So I'll peel off the top. It's coming off surprisingly easily. And there's a little, must be a little perforation along there that it's running along. And I'll open that up and put a few of the little chewing gum pellets on the clean towel on the table. Just move those along a little bit to balance them a bit better in the shot. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now, these are fruity sours, and we've got tropical flavour, wild cherry, and lemon and lime, which I'll try those soon. And this is the same deal, it's made in Russia, just for a sale in Australia and New Zealand, and all the writing there is in English. So yeah, it's kind of similar. I thought it was kind of similar to the Orient Fresh chewing gum that I found, or that I showed you on a video where it was made in Turkey. But I think from reading the comments and the fact that nobody from Turkey had ever seen it, then I think it was sold. It was for export. It was mainly for export. And the packet didn't have any Turkish writing on it. It had English, German and Arabic. So yeah, maybe it was to be sold around the Middle East and into Europe, I suppose. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try some of these fruity sours, and I'll do them in the same order as I did before. The green first. A bit of a crunch. This time the green is actually a lemon lime. Green was apple. Green here is lemon lime. Oh yeah. That's got more of a sugary burst to it. That one than the other one. So that was green. Now I'll try the wild cherry flavour. Yeah, I can taste the cherry. Very sort of sugary, but lots of flavours here. And I'll try the yellow, which is the tropical flavour. I'm just trying to work out what flavour that might be. I think it might be pineapple. Maybe it's got a few things here like mango and perhaps, maybe. I'm not sure. Now, one thing I'd just like to add is, before I do these videos, I do a little bit of internet research to type things into Google to try to find some information about it all. But sometimes there's really not a lot available. And this is probably the case of StarBurst, and also for the Orient Fresh. And I sort of learned a little bit, or so much I suppose, before I do the video, and then reading the comments afterwards, after the video has been published, then yeah, kind of fill in the pieces, because people know, the locals, or people know a little bit more about it from their own personal experience, so it's actually quite good. It's amazing what you can learn, rather than just sort of, you know, seeing a pack of chewy and accepting it for what it is. Then yeah, at the moment I found out that it's made in Russia, and it's actually a special factory, Wrigley's factory in St. Petersburg in Russia. And in 2016, Wrigley spent $10 million on modernising the factory. And I think the main aim of that factory was to produce gum for the Russians. And maybe as a bit of a sideline, they were selling StarBurst, or making StarBurst, for Australia and New Zealand. The Russian factory was making juicy fruit minis. I think they're in a similar sort of packet as this. They come in 3 different flavours, and I think with similar sort of size pellets. And but rather than being 40 pieces in a pack, there are 23 pieces in a pack. And I know people in the comment section often put comments about how they learn things from my video as well. You know, enjoying listening to my voice. And also, what I was going to say, just kind of forgot where I was going with that. I actually went to a trivia night, I think it was back in December, and there was a couple of questions, and I knew the answers because I had mentioned them in one of my videos, so I thought that was pretty cool. And there were questions that no one else in the group knew the answers to, and they were there was a question about daylight savings in Germany. Oh no, what was the question was actually, what was the first country to introduce daylight savings? And it was Germany. And there was another question about where is the world's largest desert, or words to that effect, and that's in Antarctica. Now, I've just lined up the colours: green, yellow, and red, already brown. Green, yellow, and red. So it's for all the people out there that like the colours to be lined up in order. I'd have to say I'm enjoying this gum. So I've had it in my cupboard for a few months now, since I bought it, and so it's good to make this video, and then I can publish it and hook into the gum. I actually bought this StarBurst from the same shop that I bought the Orient Fresh chewing gum and the penguin chocolate biscuits. I think I've covered everything I wanted to say about these StarBurst chewing gums. Chewing gums, yeah, I suppose it's plural. There was Fruity Burst and Fruity Sours. This is more of a sugary taste. This has got a, I can feel the soury sort of taste in my mouth, but still very nice. And both are made in Russia. Both made in Russia. All the packets in English, and made for Australia and New Zealand. We've got the yellow is original, the green for apple, and the brownie, sort of reddy brown, is strawberry. And in the fruit sours then, we've got lemon lime flavour for green, yellow is tropical, and the reddy brown is the wild cherry flavour. So, and one other thing to mention, StarBursts are usually those sort of chewy tubes, but these ones are actually chewing gum. I'm not too sure whether they're still making these or not, but anyway, that's the story. So, okay, so I think I've covered everything. I've talked about the Fruity Burst, the Fruity Sours, all the 3 different flavours, and the 3 same colours, but 3 different flavours as well, from Fruity Burst to Fruity Sours, and covered that they're made in Russia and sold in Australia. So I'll finish up now and say that I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it relaxing. Thanks for watching.